best sleeping position for tennis elbow. Now, for executive mums or mums working in an executive role, finding a comfortable sleeping position can be very crucial for managing the discomforts of tennis elbow. Now, as you navigate through your busy days filled with work commitments and family responsibilities, the quality of rest becomes quite important. Now, in this video, we will discuss the best sleeping positions tailored to the needs of dealing with tennis elbow, and we will understand how different sleeping positions can affect the elbow pain, and thus you can optimize your sleep time so you can feel wake up feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the day ahead. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their back and neck, nerve, and joint pain. I do this by giving you simple exercises, easy lifestyle modifications, some tips and tricks that have helped me in my pain journey. And also, I do all of this without taking away a big chunk of your time because, hey, we're moms, we're busy people, right? So let's get back into the topic for today, that is tennis elbow pain relief and optimal sleeping positions. So basically, what is the best sleeping position for tennis elbow? Now, before we get into the good sleeping positions or the best sleeping positions, the one sleeping posture you want to avoid is sleeping on your affected side. So, for example, if your right side has the tennis elbow problem, then you do not want to sleep on the right side. And this will, if you do that, what it does is it will aggravate your tennis elbow problem, because when you are sleeping with the body weight on that arm, it will the muscles and the tissues around here will be compressed, and when you wake up, so that body weight gets off the elbow and the forearm area, the tissues spring back, and that basically increases all the inflammation in that area. Imagine if you're hurt in some area and then you could putting pressure on it. That's exactly what you're doing when you're sleeping on that side wherever you have the tennis elbow. So what are the other sleeping postures then? Now, the best one, if you can opt for it, is to sleep on your back. Now, when you're sleeping on the back, what happens is you can put, especially if you have tennis elbow on both sides, and that's why I was putting my arms up there. So, for example, if I'm lying down and this is my pillow, I can actually put my hands on the pillow here, or if one side is affected, you can have this here, arm here on your pillow, or you can have the forearm resting on your stomach, or you can have a pillow besides you and you can have the arm resting on it. Now, in all these positions, you would have noticed that my elbow was not straight, but it was slightly bent. So this is a neutral resting position of your elbow. So if possible, try and keep it slightly bent, but then see what is your comfortable position and where is your pain-free zone, because of course you don't want to aggravate your pain. And this is something that there's a lot of discussion about your if your elbow should be straight or bent during your sleep. Personally, I feel you should do what you can, but within the pain free range. You don't want to increase your tennis elbow pain just because somebody's told you to sleep with your arms elbow straight or completely bent. All right, so moving on, uh, just looking at my notes here. Yes. So what happens when you sleep on the back is your body weight is evenly distributed and there is a minimum pressure on the affected elbow. So obviously, when there's reduced strain on your elbow joint, and you've obviously your body is also in proper alignment, but when there is a reduced strain on your elbow joint, and night is the time when your body is doing all the healing and repair work, it will not accelerate, but it will basically lead towards healing of the tennis elbow problem. Now, if you are a side sleeper, you can sleep on your unaffected side, not a problem at all. However, what happens is your affected side is on the top part. This is the affected side. So when you're sleeping on your unaffected, as in the left, okay, let me just clear this out. If your right side is affected and you're sleeping on your left, that's fine. But while you're sleeping, keep a couple of pillows or a big bolster or a body pillow in front of you, and let your affected elbow rest on it. So your forearm and elbow area is resting on that pillow, stack of pillows in front of you. So what that does is you are not rolling your shoulder in like this, or you're not trying to adjust your arm or forearm position throughout the night, because the more supported your elbow and forearm is, of course, the more comfortable your sleep will be. You could also do one thing is if you have a tennis elbow brace or a sleeve that you use. So brace are one of those that strap on this area. Usually they come with a Velcro, and a sleeve is like a sock that you can wear. Usually when tennis elbow pain radiates, it goes down into your forearm and into your fingers and hand. But sometimes it comes up into your triceps as well, because the triceps and these forearm extensors, these muscles here that are affected in the tennis elbow, they share a common fascia. Fascia is like a covering on the muscle. So when this fascia is all tightened and it's pulling, it starts to pull on the fascia of the triceps as well. And many people get triceps pain as well. So those people usually benefit from wearing a sleeve because it covers your forearm, elbow, and your triceps area. Anyway, going back to the sleeping thing. So if you are using a tennis elbow brace or a sleeve, do that. However, remember that in the night you're not doing any activities as such, so you want to keep this brace or sleeve, well, in the sleeve you can't, but the brace has got a Velcro, so you want to keep the brace slightly loose than what it would be in the daytime, so that your elbow's got some breathing space there and it's not blocking off your circulation. Anyway, you're not going to be using your arm and your elbow in the night, right? So it should not be a big deal. So, but this is only if you need additional support or if your tennis elbow pain is quite acute, then you can use a brace in the night. If you are looking for a tennis elbow brace or a sleeve, the one that I use, I have left a link to that in a blog that I have written on the same topic. The blog is by the name of What is the Best Sleeping Position for Tennis Elbow? So if you're watching me on Instagram, the link to the blog will be in my bio. If you can't find it or not watching this in real time, the link to the blog, you can DM me and I'll send it to you. If you're watching me elsewhere on any other platform, then the link to the blog will be in the description of this video. That blog has got a couple of other things and a video that describes tennis elbow and what exactly it is and what are the signs and how can you make out what if you have tennis elbow. So, and also I have left a link to a free program that I have been doing, and it has helped me a lot with my spinal and joint pain. It is, as I said, it's a free program and it helps you to reduce the inflammation in your body, and it's quite effective. Many people with tennis elbow have had benefit from that. Again, I've left a link to that in the blog. So the blog has a couple of things that you would want to have a look at. So have a look at that blog. And if you have any questions, any comments, do drop them in the comment box below and I will address it for you.